Yo, what's up, my peoples? We're back for Valiant Hearts Coming Home, part of the Valiant Hearts collection. And we're going to be digging into 20 to 30 minutes of this game, which is now available. Now, I just played the very first game, Great War. I just got finished with that one. But I'm going to replay the trailer again that I did in that video in case others missed it. So we're going to replay the launch trailer that talks about the collection as well. So let's replay that, and then we'll play this collection of Valiant Hearts Coming Home. Well, that came out of my mouth wrong. It was early in the morning. We're going to play Valiant Hearts Coming Home after this. Let's do this. Yeah.
Dive into the stories of these valiant hearts. Discover new characters and reconnect with familiar ones through cruel hardships. Through thrilling adventure. And through unwavering hope. It is time to bring them home. Available now. But these are not the only stories to discover. Embark on the journey of our valiant hearts, from the beginning of the First World War to its end. Play both Valiant Hearts games with the collection.
All right, let's get it on. Valiant Hearts Coming Home. So within this next 20 to 30 minutes, what I am going to be doing is giving you guys initial thoughts and impressions. I think 9 times out of 10, I'm going to vouch for this game. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys, because they already had the formula. It's already been known when this game was a Netflix original game that this game was great. So I doubt putting it on the PS5. The Xbox Series X is gonna make me change that. So you got the chapters and episodes in here. So got collectibles. Get in my settings real quick. New game. So I was thinking they were gonna like start with a cinematic. It just goes right into the trenches. Oh no, you're not gonna get me. Oh no!
The last 3 years of war have shown no mercy to either side. The bitter fighting continues across Europe over land, sea, and air, leaving behind mountains of casualties and many more broken souls. The United States till now had remained neutral, but the mounting economic pressure and the return of Germany to unrestricted submarine warfare finally awakes the sleeping giant. On April 6, 1917, the United States declares war on Germany. Within months of the declaration, the U.S. Army launched the first universal draft. And despite enduring segregation in their own country, over 360,000 African Americans enlist, eager to show their patriotism in hopes of returning home as heroes. James is one of these men.
Dear Brother James, I hope this letter finds you well and that working at the docks is not too backbreaking. It's good to receive news from you and from home. Keeps my mind off of the war. We wallow in the trenches, in the mud among the rats and the dead bodies, afraid that if we stand tall, we might catch a bullet. But if you take anything from my letter, I want it to be this. Do whatever you can to stay away from this madness. You followed me everywhere when we were kids. But please, don't follow me here, James. There is nothing here but misery and death. Be safe and stay home. Freddie.
Alright, we got some gameplay going down right now. A nice little intro. This game literally started off with a bang. I'm wondering how long it's gonna be. If it's gonna be as long as the first, probably not, because this is a Netflix game at one time. I'm just guessing here, I don't know for sure.
No.
Segregation, bro. It's real. I know some people like, yo, why are we doing this? But this is real. It really happened this way. Why is that thing blinking though? Can I grab it? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to grab it.
And what there? You? Yeah?
Alright, starts the same way the other games start with training, basically. Except from the eyes of a different view, a different soldier. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I probably missed a couple other collectibles. I do apologize. At least one, it looked like.
Dear Freddy, it's good to hear from you. Sorry to disappoint, but it looks like I'm following you around again. I've already enlisted with the 15th New York National Guard Regiment, or the old 15th, as they call us. We're done with our training and on our way to the front. We'll sail from New York to France. We're on our way to help you win the war. But don't you worry about me. I can take care of myself just fine. Your little brother, James.
April 9th, 1917, Vimy Ridge. This geographic stronghold, held by the Germans since the early days of the war, remained impenetrable. In the latest attempt to break through the German defenses, ground forces were ordered to team up with the British Royal Flying Corps. Before launching the attack, the soldiers were given a moment to write to their loved ones.
Aim.
Interrupted by George's unconventional landing, Freddy soon learned that his unit was going to take part in the operation and be paired up with the peculiar British pilot, now grounded and without a plane to fly.
10 hot! Oh! Ready?
Okay, another new character. I think he's new.
RG!
Should have found five objects before now, because I know I skipped over like 2 or 3 in the last one, or 1 or 2. So I guess we gotta find these parts. It's a propeller right there. Why can't I grab it? I was holding the A button down. I had a hard time trying to like actually grab it. It's kind of weird. All right, but we should be able to climb up here and get this now. All right. We got one part. Oh, that thing is so sensitive. Can I grab this now? Or no? Why can't I grab it? I bet it's gonna be something real simple and I'm gonna feel real stupid. Unless I gotta get brand new parts and they're out here somewhere. There's probably, yeah, I gotta probably get brand new parts. There's a propeller in the tree right there. What? Alright, we got that one. So now we just need one more part. That thing's so sensitive. There's a stick right there too. I just noticed it. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to use this stick here for something in here. Ah. Oh, hit the ladder. Why am I what am I thinking? Hit the ladder, bro. Okay, that cuts on the crane. And then you can move it back and forth. If you hold the button too long, it'll cut off. Press down on the left stick. And then drop it in there. There we go. Catch up to this plane. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's try it again. Ah. Oh, I should have went forward instead of back. This one's a little intricate. Believe it or not, it's harder than what it looks. I was pressing back, but you gotta keep pressing back because the game automatically walks you forward. Oh, made it. We're flying. So we gotta avoid these birds. You guys can see wherever the little white comic bubble comes up, that's where they're gonna go. Like the same way with these planes. Hope some of these themes aren't gonna be like a big deal on YouTube to monetize, but the ADGVsGAME channel isn't monetized yet anyway, so. I got a funny feeling it's gonna get a little harder in a minute because the way the music is speeding up. Oh, they're gonna make me start all the way over? Oh, okay. We did get a save point. Okay, you have a little bit of time. If it grades up, it's gonna actually hit. Okay, we made it.
Despite his haphazard flying, George managed to pinpoint the enemy's location. He relayed the information to Freddy, who then launched the strike on the enemy cannons. But despite the triumph of reclaiming Vimy Ridge after 3 long years, their victory was marred by the dead bodies strewn across the hillside. While Europe was torn apart by war, the U.S. had begun a massive mobilization in what many believed could permanently change the tide of the war. Aboard the USS Pocahontas was a racially segregated unit. The Old 15th, made up almost entirely of African American soldiers. These men were sailing to Europe, ready to put their lives on the line, to prove their love for a country that didn't always love them back.
Dear Freddy, we're on our way to France. This is our first night at sea. But don't worry, me and the boys are ready. Speaking of the fellas, I lucked out and I'm getting on good with a fine bunch of them. There's Fidgety Lang Edwards, who never puts down his drumsticks. Jack Harris, our medic from Chicago. Joey Brass is from Harlem and plays a mean banjo. And Chef Caldwell is always cooking up stuff for us. We just have to make sure to get served before B.B. Johnson. Great guy, but he can really put it away. Well, I gotta go now. Practice is about to start, and there's no jazz band without a clarinet. Stay safe. We'll see each other soon. Your brother, James.
As the Pocahontas continued to cross the Atlantic, their encounter with the German U-boat 155 brought them ever closer to the fight. Entering the battlegrounds of the war, their ship was spotted by Ernst. May 31st, 1916. On land, the conflict was bogged down in trench warfare. Neither the Allies nor the Central Powers were able to make significant gains. At sea, Allied forces dominated Germany with a crippling blockade. Determined to stay away from the war, Ernst escaped to the solitude offered by the depths of the sea. It was here below the surface that he scavenged, hoping to eke out a living.
All right, guys. We're gonna end the video right here. The game is incredible. It's what you would expect from a Valiant Hearts game. They continue to tell these stories based upon what they did well with the first game, The Great War. They managed to do a good job to put it on console. The controls are just like you remember from the other games. And the same great puzzles, making you think, making you feel for the soldiers at war. So I recommend it. If you like the first Valiant Hearts, there's no reason why you won't enjoy this. If you liked any puzzle platforming type games, there's no reason why you wouldn't enjoy this. Some say this game is a survivor type game, but there's no way that if you like any of those games I just mentioned that you wouldn't like this. And I also say, if you haven't tried these types of games, maybe this one, the Valiant Hearts series, are the games you should maybe try to get started in playing games like this. I do really like both games. I will be playing both of these games a lot to finish. hopefully, this year on this channel, as well as, you know, on the Twitch. So on the Twitch, on the YouTube, Valiant Hearts, this has been part 1 of the coming home. We had part 1 of the Great War as well on Xbox Series X. We're going to be doing that in the upcoming months and weeks. So with that being said, shout out to the Ubisoft Creator Program. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to find out who was calling on my phone. I'll be back later with something else, another great one of my series, or one of these great new games. Shout out to all these developers lately. There's been a slew of great games on the market right now. If you're looking for a great game, there's plenty of them out there right now. If you want to ask me about the games, feel free to do it on the YouTube channel. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.